Yeah. You know, change it to an animal, even a land-based animal, is fucking good.
I'd have to roll a 20 to hit 50 feet. Or I could probably do about 12 feet.
Not if you had a wizard level and you had an X-Ped retreat on. Then you can really fucking jump.
Well, I have run, which gives me +4.
+4 jump?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that spell I'm talking about gives you like +10 to jump. Yeah. Or it gives you... No, actually. It gives you +12. What's your normal speed? I guess what's your normal speed as a lion? Do you have that written down?
55.
55?
Yeah.
So it actually only give you an extra +8. Because for each 10 above 30, it gives you a +4 bonus. So 40, 50. And it buffs your speed up to, it gives you like +40 to speed, I think.
Fucking crazy.
So I guess it would actually give you...
So I could run faster than people could fly.
Yeah, it would actually give you, I guess it would make your speed like 95.
95, and I can run 5 times that.
Which would actually give you a way bigger bonus. Taking this wizard class? Or sorcerer? Either one would do it, actually.
If I was going to do
if you're a sorcerer, you
wouldn't have
to worry about
it. If I was going to do one, it'd be cleric.
Yeah, that's true for the saves and granted powers.
I'm not. I'm already watered down with this line. These line levels.
Yeah, they made you so weak. All right, so Blake, you have another hour. What do you do as this storm is intensifying?
Poison the water supply, bro.
Yeah.
In the next 30 or 40 minutes.
Although it might just get blown away by the tornado.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, you don't even know it's coming, do you?
Nope.
The dwarves and 50 or 60 men send a wagon down the middle of the road. And any troops that want to get food or water off the wagon, you see them going up to it. But what do you do in this next hour?
Well, I spot that as well.
I guess if that's the portion you were watching.
I was watching the wagons.
Yeah, you see one of the wagons at the end goes down the middle of Rothavir's road, and soldiers that want to come up and get food or water can do so.
I'll keep an eye on it. Did Xanth tell me to go away, or you said Xanth talked to me, but you didn't say what he said?
He comes up and he's like, "A storm is approaching, a thunderstorm. There may even be a tornado. I will try to guide it up and down the road as best I can, but I can't determine its exact path. But Vander and the druid will call down lightning. We should probably kill a few hundred or 1,000 tonight, potentially. Maybe 500. I don't know. We'll see how good this tornado moves."
I'll point like a pointer dog. And you just like point at the wagon that's going down the road.
Tornado into the wagon? It will just be random if it happens. I mean, there's a chance. I can direct it. You want to attack it? There will be quite a bit of chaos. Soren's still in there for now. I wonder how much longer he can stay in there. You want to fly? I gotta see how many spells I actually have left. Today was... I wouldn't have used any fly spells today. Maybe in the confusion, see if you can open up one of those, the biggest wagon. Let us see what comes out. All right. But as you're watching this, a great fog seems to encompass the wagon train area, and you lose sight of it.
Oh, even better.
All right.
Does Xan give me a fly spell?
Yeah, he'll give you one if you want one.
I can get the hybrid for me.
Oh shit! Oh, you lost. You didn't get that one.
Well, I got the hybrid.
He has to start over, but he gets the second one.
Before the fog develops, so I get a good eye on where that big one is. The biggest one you said, or Xan said.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's moving in the fog, you kind of know general area of it. Yeah. So are you flying off, or
Yeah, I'm gonna fly above.
fly out over out
Flying-
of?
flying
You fly out of
top.
the tree line?
No.
Polymorph?
I'll hide in the trees for now.
Or fly through the trees?
Up into the canopy.
All right. I mean, it's a hassle to try to fly through the branches. You have to basically fly right above the top of the canopy if you're wanting to make progress very well, or go
Yeah.
down by the stumps and weave in.
Flying in a tornado-y thunderstorm?
Yeah.
Did we get polymorphed?
No,
he's got a fly spell.
Xan says,
Oh.
oh, what did I say the druid's name was? Did I even say?
Big balls something.
His name's Madrigal. Madrigal. He is an elf. He's an elven druid. And Xan's or
it stinks.
he might be half.
Kill 'em all.
He might be a half elven actually. We'll say he's half elven.
Alright, so he's half the best race.
Watered down.
So Xan says, "It'll be time soon. Let us move up. We will rain lightning down upon these poor bastards."
Are we aiming for the carts or just random soldiers, leaders, the giants? Any particular target?
He's like, I guess we could damage the wagons. Whatever's inside might be hurt or might get out.
Yeah, could be worth a shot.
But if our efforts are focused on that, it's definitely going to look like a straight up attack.
True.
If we don't randomly choose amongst a large swath of area.
You still tornadoing?
I'm guided as best I can. You see the funnel cloud there? You can barely see it. It's starting to get too dark. It will touch down some couple miles, and I will send it toward us. Be ready to flee in case I can't. He's like, I can't control its exact path, so it's not impossible that it may come right at us at any time.
I'll tell Xanth before I leave where our camp is, which is a mile out, with Thrandur and Icarus.
Okay.
So they know.
All right. You give them orders before you fly off? I guess you have to switch back and forth.
They're a mile out. I ain't got time.
Okay. So do you fly up above the canopy or down below on the ground, like weaving in between?
I'll be right above the
trees.
canopy.
I mean, no one's gonna be able to see you unless they have their own bird spies or other such things.
I guess I'll ask Xanth how long he thinks I have before this tornado barrels down through here.
He just says his best guess is 20 to 45 minutes, maybe. But he does say to you, he's like, "Your lightning bolts. You need to fly up in the trees, and they need to at least look like they're coming down from the sky as best you can."
Yeah, I can fly up somewhere. It'll be hard for it to look natural.
Can you make me invisible?
Can't you just
Yeah.
fly into the sky? And it starts to freaking pour, and it's
I can-
harder to hear.
Make me invisible, Vanda.
Sure. I don't know what you're up to, but couldn't be bad to have flying
Take a cat's
invisible.
grace too.
Let me see what I got here. Yeah, I guess I can afford one of each.
While you guys are doing this, you hear Xanth say, Baron, my
You-
boy, come down. You can't be caught in those winds. Come to me.
What are you planning? What are you planning to do, Falakar?
Nonsense.
Very well. Viz, Cat's Grace.
Nice. What do I get to? Is it a
Plus
D-
4.
Oh, just
on,
plus 4?
On 3.5, it's just plus 4.
Nice.
That's good. I'm pretty sure Ben said we can just do 3.5 on that.
I've got a 24 dex right now.
Enough for me to still be able to get away with my spells? Or
AC of 22. Okay, that's pretty cool.
can I just attack people? Or
All right, now that I'm
What's
in
that?
Viz,
Can you just attack people?
no, I was like, kind of talking about Falakar. Like,
I don't know what he's
just
doing.
gonna go kill some people. or
Xanth
something.
suggested that he tried to open up the biggest wagon to see what was in it.
now that I'm in Invis flying, I can study it without
Well,
any worry.
No, as you're
it's
leaving,
completely covered in fog now.
Okay, well I can fly right up to it.
You
6
can fly up to the edge
minutes.
of the fog.
I can go into the fog.
No, you can go in there.
Okay, I do.
All right. You go in there. I gotta look at this real
I'll
quick.
tell you 6 minutes after I cast these. 6 minutes, Falakar.
Oh, okay.
For Invis, Cat's Grace.
I don't know about Cat's Grace, but the invisible part is what matters. Oh yeah, they're both 6 minutes.
Down to 2.
Invis is the important one.
All right. Let me look at this real fast.
Sucks Shield and True Strike both can only be cast on self.
So Xanth says, "Are you going to take up your position? Better do it quickly. How many lightning bolts can you throw down? The lightning is coming.
3.
Get up there and make it look random."
I'll do my best.
And then Xanth says, "What about shocking grasp? Do you still have that?
Yeah, but what good is that?
When you're done with your lightning bolts, send your snake in.
That's dangerous.
It can deliver the shocking grasp. It'll just look like someone got shocked from lightning nearby."
Maybe.
Until they look down at the Viper.
I don't know if I want to risk ground stuff for that.
Oh, I guess your 3 bolts will have to do then. And Madrigal says, "I shall call lightning."
Just watch out for me. I'll be above.
Don't get too close.
I'll try to be in good
And
position.
you hear men yelling. They're like, "Oh shit, there's really a bad storm coming." And then you hear another guy saying, "What is that cloud? What is that cloud? It's getting bigger."
Does this carriage have locks on it?
Hold
or-
on, bro. I'm looking here.
I'm gonna start making saves to fly out of there.
Yeah, this is gonna be scary for everybody here on both sides. Fucking tornado.
You can see, you guesstimate, you can see in the fog like 5 feet. That's about as far as you can see.
Okay. This thing have a padlock or what is it made out of?
What, the wagon?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you get close up to it. It appears to be made out of metal?
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of metal and wood construct.
Looking at the door.
You don't see any doors.
No doors on it?
Not where you're investigating.
Look all around it.
You continue to walk around it.
I'm flying.
You're gonna continue to fly around it.
Yeah.
Roll a percentile for me.
No, want high or low?
I'm not telling you.
I'm going for low then. Come on, 1. 69. That's a good number. I'll win even when I'm losing. 69.
All right.
Can I make a search? Is that what you want? You want to search here?
You don't see any doors. Do you want to try to search?
Yeah.
Well, as you start to move about, looking along this side of it that you're looking at.
Did I get that?
What is your
Just in
listen?
case.
Oh, that's fucking sick, man.
My listen is plus 23 right now.
I can't control the path of my thoughts. We'll have to
Okay,
watch out.
plus 23, huh? All right, even in the weather, you before they get within 5 feet, you hear someone walking towards you. Actually, I guess you better roll. Let me see. The difficulty for this would be like
Spot?
probably a 40 with the rain and the wind. I guess it's not a given that you're gonna hear them. What is it?
20.
Okay.
So I made a 43.
So you hear someone coming towards you before they get within the 5 feet sight line you have, or sight you have.
Okay, I'll observe them.
For 3 rounds.
All right, how long does your invisibility last?
6
6
minutes.
minutes.
Okay, you're still invisible apparently, and a man walks by you with a.
That's fine.
Scared the shit out of me.
A hair clip or something right
Yeah.
there.
One of my nails.
You got ghosts?
Haunted.
It was pretty random.
The ghosts got agitated by Brad's farts.
I can see why. He's probably farting right on one
Does it
of
look
the
like a
heads.
wizard or?
No, it looks like a foot soldier. He has a short spear. Actually, I guess he's got a short spear and he's just walking guard patrol
Does
around.
it have any keys on him or?
No, he quickly goes out of the fog past you and out of your 5 foot area sight. Unless you do something, Jen.
I'm gonna look under this thing, see if there's a door like under it. I guess.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna make a search. Can I make a search?
Yeah.
To determine how this thing
So
opens
is there no
up.
magical fog on this thing that I missed?
I made a 31.
Yeah, you don't find anything down there.
Damn.
You do find the wheels. You do find an axle that you could potentially.
So search with a 31. I can't tell where this thing opens up at.
Nope.
Fuck.
But you do find an axle that, several axles underneath that would be prime for you to break once the storm really ramps up out there. It'd be hard to hear if you choose to, if you want to.
How long does Zan say my fly's gonna work for?
Oh, fuck.
Minute per level,
That's a
I
good
think.
question, yeah.
So you should be.
I mean, I would have, I would have a rough knowledge of it just because he's used it on me plenty of times. So I kind of would know roughly how long it's gonna work.
Should be like 13 minutes or so.
Yeah, 1 minute per level, so, you know it'll roughly last you 10 minutes or so, is what you recall and what you think.
I'll go check one of the other big ones too, just to see if they're the same. There's no opening
Move flying along the side of it?
above them, invisibly.
Yeah, so your invisibility wears off.
Mm,
And you
well,
can
I
see
think-
because you can see your like lion paws in front of you.
So Cat's Grace wore off.
Good to know. I'll just fly up in the air right now. I can't see into the fog, right? Past 5 feet.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, I'll fly 10 feet into the air for right now.
10 feet up,
Yeah,
like straight up or
Yeah.
out or
straight up. Where it
Okay.
can't be seen.
you're still in the fog. 10 feet up.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'll just.
quickly back to you. You only have so much time.
I have like 50 minutes left.
Make your intelligence. Oh, time's passing right now.
Why haven't I been able to do anything then?
I asked you what you were doing.
8.
No, you'd be waiting in
Yeah,
line
so
for a
it's-
few minutes, but
I was waiting in line for a few minutes.
surely not too
And then I
long.
saw that wagon. I want to go towards that other wagon.
What other wagon?
So they were moving a wagon down with food and water.
Yeah, a couple of them actually. Now I think about it. There's a couple of wagons that are loaded up with barrels that you assume have water in them, and they like have fold out like
Lawn chairs.
serving pot holders for stew or soup or whatever they're ladling at. Could be fucking oatmeal, who knows? Out of these fucking stew pots that have holders on the sides. There's awnings on both sides to try to keep them dry.
Poison it?
But the rain's starting to come down, and in the distance you hear like some lightning. You hear some thunder rolling.
I want to get up on these barrels.
But you're not invisible.
No.
You're just gonna climb up on them.
No, not on top of the barrels, just by them. Can I not just like open the spigot or something?
Yeah, I guess men are all around you.
Like how easy is it to get off? Can I just like do it real quick?
Get off of what?
Like open it up.
The water?
Yeah.
I mean, you could do it, but everyone's gonna see you. There's dozens of men all around you trying to get water, getting food. You're not invisible, right?
Alright.
Are you invisible?
I'll go around a corner or something.
There are no corners. You're on a road.
Where's the fog?
It's starting to rain. The fog? You see the fog up ahead of you over the main larger wagons train. Where you saw the Ogre Magi come out of. All that part of the wagon train is all gone. It's disappeared in a fog.
Should have killed that fucking big fuck. That's what I should have done. The black ogre or whatever.
Oh, the giant?
Is there people all around this wagon?
You actually hear the giant walking. You can hear him walking. He's also walking around that.
Oh.
Yeah, you're welcome to try. Might be close. We'll see. You have no armor, but you have a battle axe. Yeah, you can try to take him on. Could be good.
If I get a couple crits in, it's probably over.
Yeah, against anything. Short of God.
Two crits is probably like 180 damage.
Okay. What's happening?
I fly off.
Ah, what?
Leave it be.
You don't do anything?
No.
Interesting. All right.
After all that talk about taking the whole army on single-handedly, you didn't even do a single.
everyone. I'm not just fucking going off my own, doing my own thing.
Oh, I was expecting
Being a team player here.
slight bit more action there.
What's up, Cub?
No
So there's a
boldness at all.
sheet. There's now a sheet of rain. Like it's raining, but now you see like a sheet of heavier rain just hitting the road, coming towards you. It's just pouring.
It's not raining that hard.
You hear more lightning and thunder.
Alright, so is there people on the other side of the wagon?
Um, Pretty much, it starts when this thing hits. All the foot soldiers start to run for the tree lines, and you hear one of the dwarves go, "All right, that's it. We don't have any more. Everybody's taking shelter. Let's get the fuck out of here." And they start to move back more to the fog, where the fog bank is.
Try and fly up now, above everything.
All right, just into the night, into the dark sky.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go all the way
Okay.
back to camp.
a little scary, but
All right,
Are they
Take my risk.
gotta make
they
my
pack
move.
everything up or what?
it's pouring down rain on you. Like a sheet of rain came through.
Have my hood up and be looking down to kind of give me a little bit of shelter from it. As
You see a
pick a
flash
target.
of lightning on the over in the west of the trees, and you can see the storm is really starting to ramp up.
Do I see this fog?
Yeah, because it's whiter, it sticks out to you, and you can see it even as it's getting
Do
dark.
I see anything poking out of it? The
Kevin's
giant's
up
head
front.
or the wagon?
Go
Or
up front.
is it just
No.
a...
Go up front?
Yeah, go up front.
Yeah, probably better.
You don't see.
That's where I'm going.
You don't see any targets. So trying to find like a target to hit, like the giant. You don't see the giant.
My first lightning bolt, I was hoping to hit something prominent.
You do see one of the dwarven wagons coming back. One of the supply wagons. If you wanted to rain down a lightning on it.
Doesn't sound overly exciting. How about some tents? Is there a cluster of tents?
There's tents all along the road on both sides, in the tree lines, at the edge of the trees.
Try to aim for a cluster.
On the road, there's so many thousands of men, like they can't. I mean, yes, most of them have just gone off the road at this point, into the tree line, into the woods.
I'll just aim at a cluster of tents and fire one.
Okay.
See if I can catch one on fire or something. I guess it wouldn't matter in the rain, probably.
Yeah, it's not going to stay lit, even if it ignites for a
It's
small
not going to do
time.
hardly anything, then. Try and aim for a little bit underneath the tree cover, maybe.
Roll your intelligence. Roll your intelligence here.
3.
Do that. You aim for the biggest cluster of men and tents you can find. All
pretty
right,
much. Yeah.
launch it. Concentrate.
Easy.
And you're up in the sky, just above.
Yep.
All right, and you're just gonna go down the freaking road. You see a lightning strike hit the ground down there as you're getting ready to chuck yours. You hear men scream through the night, through the weather. You see it hit the ground and just flash.
Most powerful lightning bolt I've ever fired, I'd say.
Oh fuck!
It's 15
27, 28?
plus 12, 20, yeah, 28.
Too bad you had a 1 there.
Fairly close to max damage. Pretty close.
28 damage. All right. You hurt some people. Fucked up a couple tents.
I'll go back to the tree line for a moment and see if anyone reacts.
All right. Make another intelligence check as you're looking for more targets and such.
7.
All right. I'm just gonna let you do Brad things. That's be in line there.
Alright.
I was fucking. So
I
you,
pretty much only aim for the supplies other than the men.
yeah, like then why wouldn't you go for the supply train? The supplies of food
I
and water.
thought Soren was going to be poisoning
That's, I guess that's true.
stuff.
I guess you don't know if he poisoned it.
I might destroy it, but yeah, if it was poison,
Makes sense.
I would waste it.
Maybe you need a more running intelligence check not to destroy it. just in case.
I mean, I failed whatever I was rolling for. I failed.
That does make sense. I mean, if you don't think it's poison, that's the best target. If you do think he got it already, then yeah, you don't want to
I
destroy
have
it.
no way to know though, so
It's true.
I'm just like, where else can I hit?
All right. Well, you see some more lightning come down up the road a few hundred yards or a quarter mile. Are you still with all these duders?
Yeah, I asked you if
There's lightning coming
What's
down
going on with the water?
nearby. Well, I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean?
Are they packing everything up?
Yeah,
or
they
what?
pack it all up. They cover it up with a tarp.
Okay, alright, whatever.
You want to try to get on the
That
wagon?
makes me more enticed to shoot at it.
You can try to help. In fact, one of the dwarves is like, "The fuck you doing? Get up here and help!"
I didn't get
There-
any food.
Whose fault is that? It's yours. Now get to work. He's like, "Pull that, lash that down tight." You start to work and help him.
Yeah, pretend to work.
Pretend. He's like, "What are you waiting for? Pull it tight. Knot it off."
My hands are slipping.
Straining. You fucking idiot! Get out of here! He goes over there where you're at and friggin' lashes it down and ties a knot.
So can I get anything while I'm loading these or what?
What do you mean get
Can
anything?
I open the barrel?
No, they're covering them. You can climb under the tarp.
Wasn't I helping him load these barrels?
Yeah, he went and did your job, so he
Okay, well,
he
while
turned
I
his
was-
back. He turned his back to you.
There you go. While he turned his back, I'm loading barrels. Can I not open them?
You have to get on the wagon now if you want to get to the
What
water.
about these barrels that are not on the wagon that I'm loading?
They're all on the wagon. You weren't loading barrels. They were just sitting on the back of the wagon,
Oh, they're like wine
like
barrels?
on a tailgate. They're big freaking wooden barrels.
Yeah, are they on their side? Is that that what you mean?
No, they're on. They're
Okay,
on.
then why can't I open them? Before they're
They
loaded on
stowed them away.
there. He just asked me for help loading them on.
No, he asked you help to lash down a tarp over them.
What about before?
How much do you have? Do you have a bag of shit you want to dump in one? Is that what you're
I don't
trying?
know how much I have.
Roll sleight of hand while they're loading them. If you want to try to dump some in there.
That's all I wanted was the open barrel.
Roll sleight of
Put
hand
some in there.
Crit fail.
22.
for sleight of hand.
Yeah,
All right, you get one bag in that barrel.
cool.
You want to get to some more at this point? Now, secretly, now you can just climb onto the wagon underneath the tarp and fucking open them under there if you want. It takes you climbing onto the wagon and fucking getting under the tarp and then opening the rest of them.
Oh, okay. That's
There's
fine.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I just didn't know how it was set up.
All right. They had like a tailgate, sort of the wagon, or a flat panel that folded down that they had freaking 3 barrels of water on. So there's 2 more barrels. They loaded them all up whenever the storm started to come, and all the men ran for the tree line to fucking get shelter from the storm. And then they started to freaking go back towards the main wagon caravan, the big ones, where they came from. You're on there right now. Are you dumping the rest of your poison into the other barrels? Is that what you want to do?
Not all of it.
What are you saving the rest for? More barrels, I guess?
Yeah. I probably don't need an entire bag for a barrel.
Well, I don't know. You have an opportunity right now. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, then dump some in.
But not all of it.
I don't know how much I have.
How much did you have?
It just said, you didn't tell me how much I have.
I think I did. Did I not tell you how many to write down?
For the sleep
Poison water herb. That's all I got.
That's
written down.
all you wrote down?
You didn't tell me how much.
Okay, it's fine. You have some left. You get some into each barrel.
Okay.
No, but what do you want to try to do now? The storm is ramping up. You can hear the winds, the rain's pelting the tarp. You hear men and dwarves yelling, "Go, get to the wagons!" You hear men yelling in the distance. You hear thunder, lightning.
I'll run to some of the tents on the right side.
Oh, so you just run off the road, making it look like you're running for cover?
Mhm.
All right. Nobody really notices what happened as you get out of the wagon. And you see men yelling. They're like, "Come on! Here it comes!" And they point, and there's this fucking dark twister coming up the road.
You gonna roll, see how powerful it
It's
is?
big. Sure.
Want me to roll it?
No, I got it. 50%, 49. Okay. And they're yelling. They're just yelling for you to run. The ones that are there's some of them.
F3.
There's some of them kind of standing out there,
Oh yeah, be
watching what's happening, and but some of them are in tents. Some of them are just hunkered down under the lowest hanging branches of trees along the road in the tree line. What do you? Yeah, you get there. What do you do when you run over there?
We gotta keep going. It's a fucking tornado.
All right, you hear one of them go, "Get off the road!
Let's get in the woods.
Go deeper! Go! Run! It's coming this way!" You hear a fucking apparently a tornado coming this way.
What category is it?
Got an F3. You can hear trees start to snap, men screaming, men yelling, everybody's running. And it only takes seems like a few seconds, and then suddenly like it's going in a different direction, like across the road to the west side.
158 to 206 miles per hour.
Yeah, the fucking tree line's just destroyed right there. Trees are been uprooted, blown over. Some men have been impaled by trees that fucking got uprooted and just fucking flew through the forest.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna fly anymore.
You see this coming, I assume. Do you try to take cover? You have time.
I'll get down
You have
the
time to
trees.
throw a couple more before you fly away, unless you're really scared.
Throw one.
You're
more.
further away from.
Throw one into the fog. See if I can hit anything by
Like,
chance.
it's he's the closest one to him right now, so you have a little bit of time. Throw one at the fog.
Into the fog and just see, maybe roll a percentile to see what it hits. I don't know how you want to do that, but
I mean, yeah, you can't. You can just see the fog. You can just
fire into it.
Did you concentrate? We'll say
Yeah.
that your concentrate happens at a -3 right now for the weather.
That's fine.
Did you
I
make
made
it?
it, yeah.
Alright.
Let me double check. With the -3, yeah, that's easily. Pretty low damage. 9, 13, 14, 15, 16. Not great.
Roll percentile. So much yet.
72.
68.
Damn.
Not the worst.
That was 60?
68. Right? Yeah, that's 60.
Oh, yeah, makes sense. Okay. Alright. I mean, nothing really happens. Your lightning bolt disappears in the fog.
I'll take cover in the trees.
You can't even hear the impact of it over the roaring wind and rain. You go to take cover.
Yeah, I'll save one.
All right. As you go to take cover, you see more lightning coming down on the tree line and here and there. You figure it must be the work of the druid. Druid's so good.
Busted in Baldur's Gate 3 too. Just call lightning.
We
Every
haven't even
round.
used them yet.
There's Halsin.
Oh, you have Houseland?
Well, I had him clear the goblin court with me, and he just call lightning. You cast one spell, and then like 5 rounds of just killing something for each bolt.
Yeah, so some of it's natural lightning, some of it is your lightning bolts, some of it are the lightning bolts that the druid calls down. I don't think Xanth has anything to add on this, unfortunately.
It's the most intense lightning storm of all time. Just striking the ground repeatedly.
It strains credulity that it's just a random storm here, but that's alright.
During a
They're
tornado.
gonna know we're here sooner or later, but
I'm not gonna do anything
So
with
did
it.
people run off with me?
got a pretty good strike. Yeah, everybody's ran away from there, and then
I
you
try to stick dice with people.
all right, like a few minutes go by where the wind's raging. You see an opportunity to murder a couple of them if you want. You
I try to be careful about it, so I can preserve their
You can
uniform.
easily sneak attack any of the.
I murder as many
Three.
as I can, but I try to keep their uniforms intact.
Keep their uniforms intact.
Yeah.
Roll your intelligence. Let's see if you're thinking about getting a certain sized dude, or what a percentile for what's handy there, maybe.
11.
11. All right.
Welcome.
54.
11.
Chase. Hello.
11. You find a fucking midget who's
what?
actually
We blinded you out.
accoutrements and gear might actually be a good fit for Thrandur. Okay.
You have room behind me?
Huh?
You have room behind me?
So you can murder these guys pretty good. I mean, I assume you're not rolling a
Murder him
1.
pretty good.
Just make sure you don't roll a 1.
That was a critical.
All right. See, you killed 3 or 4 of them at the height of this tornado passing by.
Liquid and glitter.
And what do you do with their bodies when they get struck down? You said you were trying to be careful. Maybe we should have gave you a little harder to hit there, but for the most part, their armor and their accoutrements are all intact.
I mean, I had like plus 15 to hit.
All right, and it's not long, and like in the 50 yards from you, you hear a few men saying, "Oh, I think it's gone. It went off to the west and the north."
Is the guy still alive?
He's like 50 yards from you.
Oh, okay.
Those 2 or 3, we'll say that you killed 3 guys that were close by. I'm going to give the 4th guy a spot check to realize what's happening before you just get away with it. Stuff out for you here. Oh. One guy's like, he sees you murder the last one.
Convenient.
And he draws his sword out. And he attacks
Glad I
you.
warmed up.
See, they didn't. You
What'd
guys
you
didn't
see?
over any
22.
It was 2. Two
Oh.
this morning.
This morning it was crazy.
Oh, you rolled a 1.
Alright.
Second crit fail.
Rachel was going 2 miles an hour in a parking lot. Just
He actually
the whole
did crit
traffic
fail.
occurred.
He comes
Wow.
after you, fucking trips on a root, and falls down like right in front of you. Alright, yeah, you can finish him.
Clean kill.
I'll definitely make his clean. I'll like raise his hood and like stab him through the temple.
Alright.
I'm not gonna be smoking soda's load for you.
Alright.
Or Donnie or whoever else.
Just his
Ben,
head
maybe.
somewhere, it's fine.
Slit his throat.
Donnie probably wants
I
in.
don't want to get
Taking
a
a
bunch
break?
of blood on the
Yeah, pretty much.
uniform.
Huh?
I don't want to get a bunch of blood
Little
on the
tea
uniform.
break.
Yeah, been having
I
too
mean,
much
it helps that it's
digestion
pouring rain
type
also,
of
so.
issues, just like
And then
Yeah,
I
quit
do,
smoking
I
for
assume
now.
you take your gear off? Is that what you're doing?
As the tornado barrels down.
I'm never good.
Tornado went the other way, away from
Time
him.
out.
Yeah. They came close and
Good for your
fucking
wallet too, huh?
destroyed
yeah,
some shit.
cutting back on drinking and quitting
Um,
smoking is gonna save me like $100 a month.
You hear it. I mean, you hear all this happening, especially with your lion hearing.
Especially
You
on
know, you
Mondays.
hear right where the tornado's coming.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
You can hear what, as it
saving on
seems
that.
to be barreling in
the
your
last
direction,
month.
and then you hear before it gets
Yeah,
to
it's
you, it
US
goes off
Christmas.
across the road the other way to
Did we
the
have one around
west and the north.
It was,
I was
This
gone
is
on
the east
vacation.
side.
We did.
it was like
This
3
strikes
weeks
the
before
east side.
Christmas.
Yeah.
And then you hear it actually come
That
back,
was the last time we played poker.
and I'm just doing my best to make it go.
Over
I
a
can't
month.
just make it go right up the road
Before
or
I had left
either
on
side,
vacation.
but I'm just trying to get as
Mm-hmm.
many as I can. All right, so that night passes and we'll stop there.
Xanth uses
Do we-
polymorphs on me
Do
before
we
he goes to bed.
regroup and
What?
Xanth uses polymorphs on me.
Oh, fucking insane.
What?
Not all. of 'em.
I mean, he's gonna use more spells
Are
tomorrow.
you damaged?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Shit. You have to get
yeah,
around this.
damn Xanth.
You have to get around this cleric deficiency.
Mhm.
Apparently, yeah. I can use at least one on you.
Which is what?
We bought a bunch of healing.
Shit, I'm missing
Your,
a
it's
tiny
your
bit.
level.
Oh,
you mean
okay.
to heal? It's just whatever your level
Okay,
is.
like a night of rest, essentially.
Yeah.
Do we get back to his camp? Do we regroup safely?
Yeah, you can all regroup. Yeah, you eventually get there, and Soren
Did you
shows
get the
up.
uniforms?
Soren shows up. He's got a bunch of gear hanging over his shoulder and trying to haul several outfits and such, including swords and shit, I assume.
Yeah, whatever I can grab.
All right, because they use scimitars. So he shows up and he's got 4.
I also wanted to like kind of half-ass cover them up with brush and stuff.
Yeah, I wondered if you might, but I mean, chances are they're just gonna wake up and fucking get the fuck out of there. I'm not gonna come hunting for these dudes. No
I
one,
figured.
no one's likely to notice. I mean, there are gonna be dead people all over the
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll stop there.
That's
You guys
true.
can
There will
have
be dead
you guys
people.
can have 3 hundo on the
That's
shorter
exactly enough to
side.
level me up.
Are you fucking serious? Okay.
So 250.
275.
So you have to wait until you have to wait until probably at least a few nights rest, or at least one night's rest, maybe more. But I also want you to keep track because I'm still going to send you back in time to finish those missions, and I don't want you to have this new level on there when you do it.
I already
I
did it.
didn't give Icarus a drain.
Ostensibly, yes, you did it, but we still have to go back in time, and you actually have to do it.
I didn't give Brando or Icarus anything, so they didn't do anything.
Oh, they can have 100 if you want to write it down next time.
They didn't do anything.
All right, they did something.
They didn't do anything.
They fucking were in the
They didn't
scene.
do anything.
And
Whatever. I don't care. All right, poison the water, send a tornado down the
I
fucking.
thought I was gonna be wasting my time. The tornado would just blow the water up.
yeah, and I thought you might have a poison, so I didn't want to blow it up.
If I was at full health, I might have fought that dude.
I wanted to see a Lion Knight versus a.
Yeah, you even had the fog
giant?
cover up
I
fog.
was also down 51 HP.
Oh,
So
How'd you get hurt?
you were talking a big game till it came
levels. That's
till it
nothing.
came down to it.
From the giants and the ambush.
Oh, you were still hurt from that?
Yeah.
Oh, what the
Wow, that was like
fuck?
2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was like 2 days
I
ago.
took like 70 something damage or whatever.
You don't heal 18 when you rest?
I only heal my level, which is only 13.
Yeah, technically.
Technically.